Hello? Hello? That's good. Alright, time to get into the game, boyos and people. Planning tonight is just try and beat it, but, I don't know if I'm actually gonna beat it, because someone might want to play it, I don't know. So yeah, I don't know if I'm actually gonna beat it, but I might beat it tonight. You know? Maybe if my screen would work like normal, and it wouldn't pop up this weird thing. Yeah, so I'm planning on just getting through the game. Shouldn't be very hard. Because, characters, I mean, not characters, the game isn't that hard playing Krieg, but you just have to, go through a few events that are kind of annoying, you know? Like, if you want to focus on, you know, if you want to focus on mainly melee with Krieg, you're gonna have a hard time with a few parts, especially during the main mission where you go get the explosives to get to the Arid Nexus. That is one of the hardest points of the game, other than Bunker. Bunker's also hard, unless you have good weapons, you know, and good stuff. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a Jacob's pistol, you know, and I'm gonna try and get a ton of crit hit. Either that, or try and use my melee abilities, because I can throw this, my saw, I can chuck it, if I can multiply my melee by a lot.
He's locked the station to prevent the bandits from using it,
That should be
but
good.
I'm reading an inactive Hyperion bot in the Bloodshot camp. If you can attach its interface adapter to the catch-a-ride,
It has been so long since I've played this game. This game is my favorite game out of all the Borderlands. Well, it's different with Borderlands 3 because I love Borderlands 3. Maybe a bit more than this game. But it's mainly because of the gameplay. It's not anything different. If this game got a remake in the Borderlands 3 style, and it was like much better, worth, you know, it would be good. I'd play it often, very often, because I wouldn't have to deal with, you know, the main reason I don't die in BL3 as much as I do in this game would be because of the ability to slide, you know? I can't really slide in this game, I can just crouch. And the ability to, climb. That's really it. Also, the guns in that game are very smooth, so I hardly ever miss. I also kind of like that, how smooth the guns are. You know, because the guns are very good at what they do, which is shoot. They shoot. My only problem with BL3 is that instead of going with having the ultimate UVHM, Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, all they did was add Mayhem mode in, and Mayhem mode is much easier than UVHM. Mayhem Mode 10 and 11. 11 is really easy, actually. It's easier than 10. Mainly because all the extra stuff is gone, the modifiers, which makes the game real easy.
Let us in, Grinder! We're only gonna
Wait,
kill
did I
every
just
last
do...
one of you!
He's talking.
Must be a deep, dark war. Come on, baby! Hold up! I'm a symphony of... You have a timeout!
That wasn't the right grenade. It worked.
You're never getting into Sanctuary at Bloodshot Skaglegs. Hold up. You're a Vault Hunter. Just a sec. Roland wanted to talk to you. Let me echo him.
I think I know where I'm going from here.
So you're the one I've been hearing all this radio chatter about. Name's Roland. I used to be a Vault Hunter like you. It's a hunt for Crimson Raiders. We'll catch up when I get back to Sanctuary. For now, I need your help. My men tell me Corporal Reese hasn't returned the power core that we need to keep the city shielded.
So,
bring Reese back to Sanctuary, and you'll have earned your
this
place
area.
in the Raiders.
Roland's contacted you? Good. Listen to what he says.
Yo,
He can
get
help
off
us
me,
defeat Jack.
you monk.
I told you what would happen!
Got the power core from the Bloodshots!
Wait, why am I dying? What? I touched a burning car. Alright, that makes sense.
Find him, soldier.
This is where you can farm a boss called Bonely. I can't remember. Very good boss. I mean, mini boss. A very good one. You can get the best pistol in the game here. Well, one of the best. Not the best, but one of them. See, in the other modes you usually have to, what happens?
Without it, Sanctuary will be defenseless. Get that core back to Sanctuary.
Yoink, 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 yoink.
Is he dead? He was one of the first Crimson Lancemen I recruited to the Raiders. Get that power core back, and while you're at it, kill some bandits for Reese.
Not gonna do that. I don't want that. Nope. I gotta run. I gotta run. I gotta run. I gotta run. Alright, when I get in there, I'm just gonna kill people. I should be getting to level 9 soon. It's been about 8 minutes and I've already finished almost the mission. I'm just trying to speedrun this. I don't really care about the dialogue anymore because I've played this game like 5 separate times. Especially this part because there have been playthroughs where I play the game and I do not continue. I quit. Because there's no reason to continue. Because it's usually, so I used to play on Xbox, and there used to be this glitch where you could, trade with yourself, and you'd get double of that done. So I just do that over and over again. I'd get to Sanctuary, trade with myself, and leave. Well, not trade with myself, just put it into the bank. Not the bank, sorry. That's not what it's called. Something else. I'm not gonna do it if I can't get them all like that. Maybe sniping? Nope. Goodbye. About to say if I hit that first headshot, it's worth it, but if I don't hit that headshot, nope. Not gonna do it. By the way, my headshots with the sniper literally do 400 damage, which is a lot of damage right now. Because this only does 20 damage. Per little thing there, it only shoots, it doesn't even do 100 damage, I don't think. No, I'm wrong, it does 100 damage, but, like, not a bit. Like, if you know, you need a bit over, more, you need much more than 100 damage to kill an enemy right now. But, you know, not much more.
This is a message to Sanctuary, the last stronghold of the Resistance. And/or as you knew it, the Chaos, the Bandits. That time has passed. If you let it, this could be an era of order, of peace. Just turn yourselves in, and I promise, your deaths will be quick. Hey, you like my speech? I was lying about the last part, by the way. Roland, is that you? Oh, it's the Vault Hunter. Get in quick! Roland's Echo communicator went dead. We need your help.
How broken is my cart? Not at all. This is sad. You used to, if I'm not wrong, if you rammed your car in a correct angle, you used to be able to get your car in here. Nope. That's what I did, by the way. That was the right angle. It just doesn't work anymore. The last patch they made the level cap 80.
Burning that place to the ground. Oh, and I have decided that I will tell you my secret later on.
You're the one Commander Roland was talking about. The one who faced Jack and lived. Look, we need your help bad. But first things first, plug that power core into the shield generator.
Boom. Simple. Which one's better? I would go with this, but I feel like this is going to be better overall. Because it is likely more accurate. What is the mag size? No. How many bullets does it shoot? Consumes 3. Consumes only 1. Let's test that. No. I just wanted a good... Where's my home security? No, triple barrels. That's what it's called. Oh, that's a 2-shot. That's not okay. Don't want that.
Blitz! Look alive, everybody! Hyperion Moonshot Blitz! Without that fresh core you brought, those lunar mortars would have punched right through the shield!
Commander Roland never came back from his secret reconnaissance mission. He left very specific orders for this contingency, which you can
carry out. Go meet with the town mechanic.
Crap. I mean, darn. Roland needs your help. Without you, the Crimson Raiders don't stand a chance against Jack. Please find out where Roland's gone.
What if one of the Vault Hunters literally just said, no, and then left? Instead of helping, they just, like, left completely.
Oh, crap. Is it Hyperion? I heard all of you were robots and you eat metal out the garbage and stuff. Knew you wired death machines would come for me once Roland went missing. Now, if you're here to kill me, you should probably know. You'll never take me alive, you robotic son of a bitch!
I saw a video of somebody comparing the Cintiq 16, which is over $1,000, and it is the Wacom Cintiq, and it is over $1,000. And then they were comparing it to the Artist 15.6, which, to put that in perspective, it's 200 and I think it was like $50 or $60, but that's not expensive for a 15-inch tablet, or even a 16-inch. Like, that's not expensive, that's really cheap. Like, really cheap. Extremely cheap. Which is very surprising. The lowest price you can ever get on a Wacom Cintiq 16 is about $500, which is still more than double. Because it's a little over 500, it's like 564 or something like that, I can't remember. You can't compare that, it's not a fair comparison. I think it's kind of stupid the way that guy was comparing them. He's trying to say, oh, it's yada yada, it's so much worse that even if the Wacom Cintiq 16 is so overpriced, even if that, it's still garbage. Like, what are you talking about? I don't understand what you mean.
Just touching it made two of my fingers rot off. I only accept iridium. Cash is for clowns, boy.
Very expensive to do that. I can't speak. Anyway, so it's stupid how they were basically comparing something that was literally, at some points in time, 1/4 of the price of the other thing. But now it's one half of the price. But still, it's so much expensive. So much more expensive. Like, it's not okay to compare that. Not very smart. Why am I, like, so close up?
Or not. Damn. Well, now we really gotta find Roland. You know what?
I'll wait for, like, level 80.
I think he might have left a message there for you.
If I get a good gun, I'm gonna get a good gun. Give me that message. Oh yeah, and I forgot this. Nothing. But I do want to sell some stuff. Triple barrels. I'm gonna keep that. This one keep. Chuck. I only need one of these. Which one's better? That one's better. And I don't need two.
I've always got new
Boom.
stock. Check back.
I mean,
You around, the Crimson Raiders are unstoppable.
I got money. I can also, do the...
Hearing this? I'm in trouble. Right now, you're the only thing standing between this
Put on this one, because
the whole planet and Handsome Jack's army. I left info about my whereabouts in my safe. You can use it to store anything you need. This is the Firehawk. Come to Frostbite Canyon or people will die.
That's very weird wording.
You mean the mass murderer and bounty
I gotta go see Marcus.
If the Firehawk's got him, Roland
Where is he?
Frostburn Canyon and rescue his ass.
This way.
If Roland
Yeah, I
has
gotta
been
do
captured
a
by the Firehawk,
thing real
he's in
quick.
danger. You're the only one who can
Planning.
stop Jack.
I'm
But
gonna get
Roland
to
is the man
level
with the plan, so to
15,
speak.
almost
He knows
16,
the best way.
through this, where it basically allows you to kill a dummy over and over again.
I don't know.
Like, you don't even have to save an exit to do it, it just allows you to kill it over and over again.
Looks like it.
TVA, I mean, normal mode, it doesn't really matter that much if you do it or not, because, you know, it's normal mode. Normal mode isn't that hard. I just like having a extra 10 levels or so whenever I play the game. It's just smart, you know.
Hey, Vault Hunter. If you're gonna be a part of the
It is
Crimson
smart.
Raiders, you better know how to use elemental weapons.
How much levels do I need? I mean, how much experience points do I need? Where's my experience points? Okay. It's hard to... Oh, here we go. So, that isn't that hard to get, I guess. If I get at least 20 XP from killing these guys, it won't be that hard.
I'll see you in the firing room. Fire weapons are extremely effective against flesh, but they're crap at destroying shields. Go to hell!
65, that's good.
Now, burn that imperialist bastard like a skag steak.
Is he gonna say it?
No, no, no. Switch to another weapon and hit him again, huh? No, no, no. Switch to another weapon and hit him again, huh?
I'll go up to level 10 with this, and then I'll go, and I will...
No, no, no. Switch to another weapon and hit him again, huh?
No, I'm just gonna beat this, because I don't think I'm gonna need it. Because I just realized, whatchamacallit.
Aha! Fire and flash. Quite a messy combination. Now,
You can't stop me.
these Hyperion fascists. Take that, Jack lover. Yeah, a few good hits from a shock weapon will zap a shield away quicker than you can say buyer's remorse. Now what else? Armored targets like these damned Hyperion robots can take a lot of damage. Unless... Now, let's try out these... Now that he's slagged, he should be easy enough to finish off. Switch to another weapon and hit him again.
Boom.
Great! The weapons work.
You don't even
Ready
have to
take
worry.
on Handsome Jack. Now, let's talk about your pay. If you want to purchase any elemental weapons like these, you could always buy some from your friendly neighborhood arms dealer.
High quality.
That's not a normal thing.
No question.
Usually, people wouldn't say that out loud. You know what? I bet. I 100% bet that someone at some point in time has killed someone who gives, you know, who lets people buy guns from him because they wanted money. I mean, not money, but guns. Ooh, slick iron. I'll take that. Selling that because I don't care about it, to be honest.
Check back later.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Oh, I forgot this ain't Borderlands 3, where I can just simply, I'm gonna buy that back. I'm gonna buy that back. I'm hoping and praying I can buy that back. That's not good. Well, I've lost my gun forever. That's okay. I'm gonna get a Deepa, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, not a Deepa, a Herald. I don't want a Deepa. If I get a Deepa, I'm not gonna have enough ammo to actually support having a Deepa. You know? That's how that works. If you don't have enough ammo to support having a Deepa, you can't have one. Simple. Let's see here. Nothing's back here. I gotta go back. Nothing's back there. Alright, time to go kill him. A specific person. And it shouldn't be too hard, because he's not a very hard boss. He's a very easy one. Well, he's not a boss, he's a mini-boss, but you know what I mean. Yoink. These guys shouldn't care that much. Yeah, they're huddling over by my car. Oddly enough. Alright. Savagely, not Bonely. Bonely's from another game, isn't he? I feel like Bonely is from another game, but I can't remember what game. I didn't drop it. Bonely's from something. Don't know where. Bonely. Isn't... He might be another character in the game, to be 100% honest. I can see this game having another character called Bonely. Or the next game, or one of the games having a character named Bonely. I can't remember what it's from. but it's from something. Character named Bone Lee. I am a bumbus, I am a bumbus, I am a bumbus, I am a bumbus. I gotta power wash my deck. It's kind of cool. Come here, Savage.
Never stop the killing! Never!
I didn't drop it. Why does Krieg gain health whenever he kills? Does he, like, eat the enemy's flesh or something? Because that would make sense. But what does he do? Oh, this might even be better than my sniper. Let's check it out. See if I can get this crit.
I see meat muscles!
Nope. It ain't better.
Grind, grind, grind! Kill, kill, kill!
Got him. That's a rock. It's not that hard to farm right now because all I'm doing is saving and exiting and coming back in. You know, it's not that hard. So, I wish that it was easier, but it's not, because in this game, so in BL3 you have the ability to basically, whenever you save and exit, respawn at the respawn points every single time. Not just the main respawn point, but all the little ones that you find. Which is cool because, you know, you don't have to spend hours walking. Like with this game, Uranus in the final DLC of the game, he is so hard to farm because his... yeah. Well, he dropped something. Not good enough. Not gonna take it. There's no reason to take a revolver if you already have a revolver. I got a better one, so there's no reason for that. Have you ever just forgot that you're live streaming? I have. I know, because earlier today I had a live stream, and at the end, I kind of forgot that I was live streaming on OBS, so it didn't really live stream, but like, it said it was live streaming on OBS, so I forgot to stop the live stream, I guess. I don't know, maybe I double clicked, and I accidentally started one and stopped one, but that would have been bad, really. That would have been really bad if it stayed on. Wumbus, wumbus, wumba wumba wumbus, 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 wumby wumby wumbus. I missed. Since when is it so gosh darn diddly hard? I mean hard, I can't speak. Die, not what I wanted.
Never stop the killing! Never!
Is it better? No, it's not even better. That's sad. That at level almost 10, I can't even get a better shield. Like, my dude. I want at least 2 Deepas. I mean, not Deepas. Heralds. As I said earlier, I cannot have a Deepa. Because if I have a Deepa, I'm kinda just gonna die. It's gonna be like that meme where I say, ah! Or someone else, where they say, ah! Just, ah! And then they disappear.
Looks like them
That's what it's like, because... What? I have never heard that voice line. And I have been playing this game for hours on Krieg. Specifically on Krieg, because I used to just main Krieg all the time.
Yes.
And yes, there is such thing as maining a character. Like in BL3, I main Flak, because Flak is just like the best option out of all characters. Except for Amara, Amara. She's a pretty good character, but there are a few things that just not good. You know. Oh, I did get level 10. Okay. About to say, if I don't get level 10 in the next 2 kills, I'm gonna be annoyed, because that's not how this game works. Yeah, like really, it's not. Yeah, but my planning, get to level 15 or 16 or whatever, because by the time you get to level 16, you don't have to worry about leveling up anymore. So you get to level 16 now. This is basically like a big, thing that people have been doing for a while in BL2, where you level up early in the game to level 16, halfway there, and then during the playthrough you get even more levels, which means by the end of the playthrough... Oh, did I just kill him? I killed him. I didn't see if he dropped it though. I don't see it anywhere, do I? No, he didn't drop it, sadly. If he would have, that would have been cool, but... There's this gun called the Herald, and it's really good. And that's what I'm trying to get right now. Gotta kill savagely over and over again. To be honest, these cars in real life would be extremely easy to drive, because it's actually been figured out. The max speed they get to is 60 miles per hour in this game. Which, if you don't know, 60 miles per hour is just average. That's not, that hard to get to 60 miles per hour. You killed him, you jerk.
Open your veins!
They killed savagely, which basically means that I didn't get the experience, because they punched him to death. The only thing that people hate about this game in particular, is the fact that a lot of these drops that you're gonna want to get, like the sham, the 94% sham that drops by bunker, you're going to spend hours farming and farming and farming. That's the main thing that everybody hates about this game. Also, it's grindy, very grindy. BL3 isn't as grindy, but it's still hard to get levels, you know? It didn't take me as long to get to level 72 as it did in this game. I actually didn't technically get to level 80 or whatever it's called, because what I did is I went on to Xbox, whatchamacallits, where it just groups you up with random people also playing the game, and you can put tags and stuff. And what I did was I basically put in the tag, please get me to level 80. And I got a ton of hackers, and they just got me up to level 80. So it was pretty easy. So I shouldn't have done that, but I did. I don't feel like that's a full completing of the game because, you know, that's cheating, but you know what I mean. I gotta actually beat the game. You know? Because I didn't actually get to the level that I wanted to by not hacking. Oh yeah, and these hackers, what they would do. So, they would basically... they would have their... not friends. They would basically... take a laptop, and what would they do? What they would do is they'd get hacks on the laptop. What the hacks would do was it would allow you to get a ton of XP very quick. And it's a free hack, by the way. It's 100% free. I could have been using it a long time ago. I mean, I could be using it right now, but I'm not. Because I don't feel like it's a good idea to use it. But there are a lot of free hacks like that you can just take. And you can basically just get all your levels. And it takes about 2 minutes. Get back, boy. I'm not playing Splitgate right now. I don't know why, but I'm not playing it right now. Mainly because I don't want to. Because it's not fully complete yet. I believe it'll probably be out in the next few months, you know? Maybe December, September, August. I mean, either one, doesn't matter. It'll be out. Probably. By the end of 2021. Either that, or the beta will become more stable. Right now, the beta is very unstable. It's extremely unstable, and if I run it on my computer will crash over and over again. It's happened. Like, I'd wait almost an hour to get into a game, and then I just, you know, crash. Because the beta's kind of unstable right now. And only the people with, like, actually good, you know, no, I'm not saying that mine's bad, but, like, better PCs that can, like, take VR and crap like that, they can only do it right now because, basically, it's unstable because it's only 5 dudes working on the game. You know, like, I understand why it's unstable. But I'm gonna wait until it's not so unstable. You can now be damaged by teammates. What? That sucks, but I'm not gonna. Taking damage recharges, that's what I want. That is the most useful thing out of this entire thing. Oh yeah, and I'm probably gonna not use Light the Fuse. I mean, I might want to. When I'm going into the... whatchamacallit? The place where you gotta rescue Roland. Because in that area, you're in such a small, tight area. You're likely gonna want grenades. Either that, or you're gonna want to blow everything up as Krieg. Either one doesn't matter. It works. But you'd likely want to use grenades. I'm not gonna do it because I'm actually trying to not die, believe it or not. And the death that I had earlier, I don't count because I didn't actually die, I just save quit. I don't count those deaths because mainly they weren't purposely caused, like it was on accident. I mean, all death is on accident, but in this case, it's a special case, you know? Like, you're in Sanctuary, nothing is going to revive you. Literally nothing is going to revive you. Nothing can revive you. In this game, nobody can revive you. Except for Tiny Tina and the Tiny Tina DLC, because, you know, in the beginning, you are faced with, like, the hardest boss in the game. Not really. But it's like a, you know, fake out. Where you die and you come back to life and you have to face a smaller enemy. Oh, he's there. I see him. I mean, I hear him. I missed. Oh, if I can hit those crits, everything's gonna die quick. That's not gonna work. That works. Nice. This has a knife on it. And with Krieg, it like triples, quadruples your knifing ability on top of like the bad butt tokens and stuff. I use those because a lot of people say that, oh, it's you know, it's not the true game or something like that because you're using bad butt tokens, but I want you to ask yourself, why would they implement something if you're not supposed to use it? Unless you're talking about like mods in Fallout and stuff like that, or in Gorilla Tag, because in Gorilla Tag they have a lot of mods. They have a ton of mods actually that you can get for free. Hit me. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's a disappointment. Got him. Yeah, but yeah, like, why would they implement something in a game, but they don't want you to use it in official runs? Like, bad butt tokens, why wouldn't you use them? It's not that much of an extra thing. To be honest, I put them off, I'm completely fine with them off. You know? But why would you? There's no reason. It doesn't add that much, it doesn't take away that much. What's the point? I know it gets into, like, timesing things by, like, 400%. But that is small when you think about it. Like, it's like shield recharge rate and stuff like that. It's small, because you can get stuff that recharges your shields in, like, instants. That's the only thing that I hate about this game, that people always say, oh, you're using bad butt tokens and stuff? You're not truly playing the game. Like, is there a true way to play a video game? Answer me that. There's not. Simple. There is no true way to play a game. You know? It's really, like, you can have fun, or you can take the game utterly serious. And you can try and beat everything. I'm doing a little in between right now because I'm trying to, like, kill everything, beat the game. But that's only because I've beaten this game before. I know the endings and all that stuff. There aren't many endings. There aren't two. There aren't more than one ending. I would like to point that out. There's only one. But when I mean ending, I'm talking about the DLC. Because there is DLC to this game. Thank you. Give me a bit more. Thank you. That's all I needed. Me getting hurt actually causes me to have my... Ow, that actually hurt. Now stop. Causes me to have my main ability to charge up faster. My only problem with Krieg in this game is that his saw isn't used as much as I want it to be used, you know? Because I feel like his saw isn't actually that overpowered. And if they would, like, take and make it so, like, when they remake this game, because they're planning on remaking the game. If you don't know, they're planning on making it again, you know, remaking it. Mainly because, you know, fans want it, you know? Because they got a taste of Borderlands 3 and they felt like, oh, BL2 needs an upgrade now. Anyway, so I think they should basically buff all the abilities. So for Krieg, the ability should be like, I don't know, 2 times faster, 2.5 times faster at charging. I know for later on that might be too much, but I mean, who really cares? you having that ability, it's very not useful when you can't use it all the time, you know? And when you use it, you have such a short time. You can make it last a very long time when you get into the higher levels, but I'm talking when you're low level, it is literally like the shortest time ever. People can stretch it, but when you're at like level 1, I mean at level like 5, it's very hard to, you know, deal with how slow, how fast it is. It is not as fast as all the other guys' things, like Salvador's. It lasts a little bit shorter. A tad bit, I'm pretty sure. Or is it the other way around, where, Krieg's is a bit shorter than his, because this is, no, it's not there. Why? I didn't get it. I'm hoping that when I get it, it will be on the mark of the 16th level, because the 16th level is basically where you get one of your main abilities, which it basically is like a skill point or something. I mean, not skill point. Sorry, whatchamacallit? I can't remember. But it gives you buffs, a lot of them. So level 16 is like a very good thing in this game. So is level 32. Level 32, that is when you can have a lot of stuff. You have a whole arsenal, you know, in your main ability. You're not a weak person anymore. You're not weak at all, actually. You're very strong.
Who wants the first slice?
Especially if you can hit people. Especially if you're Maya. If you're playing as Maya, and you're playing this game, level 16 is the level where the game just becomes easy. Because you get Cloud Kill. The game is no longer hard. You know what, to be honest, I could probably get the OP10 with, Maya. Very easy. Because the Cloud Kill will likely be paired up with something like an elemental SMG, like the Sandhawk. Everything's gonna die. Also, I hope that they take, and when they remake this game, the Sandhawk, instead of it from being just like a normal old, you know, one-shot SMG, I want them to take, and I want them to make it fully auto. Because every doll SMG and everything doll has become fully auto by BL3, you know? Because when they're gonna remake these games, I'm hoping that they remake all the games, not just BL2, because everyone's requesting it, you know? Also, I hope they add in a bit more lore, you know, maybe a new DLC for everything. Like, when they remake it, they just add a new DLC. That's another thing. In BL3, they need to add in more characters, because right now, the story, it is not okay. It is not even over yet. And I don't want them to make a 4th game, because I think the 3rd one was fine to leave off at. It was a good ending. I'm gonna say that. It is a pretty good ending. But the thing is, Lilith, one of the main protagonists, she ends up supposedly dying in the end, but the final little clip, the final piece of artwork that you see at the end in the credits, I can't speak, is of, Ava, Maya's apprentice, figuring out that Lilith is still alive, which means that Lilith isn't dead, obviously. So, there has to be another game, because it needs to explain all this. Either that, or give us a full-blown, you know, episode, like a season I can't think. A show. Give a show to everybody, because, like, I think that would be cool. Seeing a Borderlands show. I remember there used to be this show called Slug Terra, and I was really into it because it reminded me of, basically it reminded me of this game. It reminded me of Borderlands just a whole lot because of the art style and everything. I feel like it was stealing. I felt like it was stealing because, you know, it was. To be truthful, all these characters, a lot of them, were stealing directly from Borderlands. Whoever gave the permission to make this show was not very smart. Because the show is, like, underground and stuff, but it has to do with these slugs that they shoot out of guns. And it's very weird, but it has the same art style as BL2. I don't like it. I don't like that. I don't know why. But, main problem is that a lot of these characters in the show are literally just copies of characters, you know? Like, there's this one guy in the show who's, like, exactly the definition of Marcus. Like, the definition of Marcus in this game. And it kind of bugs me. It bugs me to my core, because I know that that show is stealing from Borderlands. And I don't like things stealing, okay? And it's not like it's not like basing it around Borderlands. It's not like taking reference. It is straight up taking characters and their style. And, you know, I know the guy that I say is Marcus. He is a dog in the show. I think it's a dog. I don't know what it is. But he's basically a dog. A bipedal dog. And he looks and is exactly like Marcus. Which makes me real angry because, like, really? By the way, the people who made the show, they weren't new to, like, you know, to making stuff. They've been making stuff for quite a while. And I'm kind of annoyed at what they did. Because a lot of the characters, from what I remember at least, I'm not 100% sure about this, but are directly stealing from Borderlands. Because it came out when this game came out, and not like when it came out, but like after it came out, you know, like a couple years. Because this came out in, like, when was it, 2007 or something like that? No, it's 2012. And Slug Terror came out in 2014. 2 years after it. And all I remember is I love the show and I love its concept. It's a very cool concept, but it actually ended up dying. You know, the show ended up dying. They sold out to a lot of stuff. And I guess the creators decided, hey, time to stop. It's time to stop. No more. We already made our money. We're gonna move on. We don't care about this game. I mean, this show called Slug Terra. We don't give a crap about it. It was a very cool concept. I loved it. I really loved it. Because, like, I am 100% into, like, weird-looking things. Like, weird, like, creatures and stuff like that. I am 100% into that stuff. Like, that is cool. When I think of cool, I think of, like, a show having to do with, like, weird-looking creatures. It adds a kind of mystery, like, where did these things come from and what are they? And why do they look cool? That's what I'm into. I'm into, like, creature design and stuff. I really think it's awesome. Also, a lot of people don't understand what a good character actually is, you know? Like, I was watching something, and someone tried to say that a good character, who is actually good, right, was actually really bad. And I was like, what are you talking about? Because this character, it was, like, really cool. It was a cool idea. You know, it was really cool. I think it was, like, Aang or someone and someone tried to say that the Avatar, aka Aang from the show's Avatar, was a bad character concept and all that crap. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? It wasn't. It was really good, actually. You know, it was really good.
Delivered a feast.
It was really good, actually. Until Nick decided to make a Nickelodeon, you know? Decided to take and make a flippin' there we go.
I like my treasure like my
Yes.
baby steaks.
Yes! Look at that, it has a knife. It has a knife, which means I can knife people now. Thank you. Okay, come here, bro.
Yeah. Never interrupt
Die.
me.
Alright. I got 4 levels to go. My butt hurts. I'm not gonna beat this game tonight. I just realized I didn't have enough time. If I had like 2 extra hours, I'd be good. But I'm not staying up late. I gotta go to bed soon. At 12. I'm gonna go to bed at 12. And then we'll wake up in the morning and I'm just gonna... I gotta start pressure washing my house. My deck. Because my mom's gonna basically... Me, my mom, and my brother are gonna stain the deck. So we gotta get all the dirt and stuff off of it. And I didn't know this, but all the stuff that I was taking off that I thought was algae. I thought it was algae because it was so heavily laid on there, you know? Because it was like inside the cracks and stuff. I thought it was algae, right? So I tried to get it off. And I realized what my dad told me. It wasn't algae. It was actually just the wood. So I was sitting there literally like pressure washing the wood off my house. Basically, that's what I did. Not completely, you know, I just like, it got rid of a small layer of the wood. And I didn't know it was not algae, because we would always get the stuff on our pool, and our pool would turn green. And it would be algae, because, you know, that's how algae works. It's a plant, so it has to, you know, it's a green. So. Yeah, but it is basically really annoying when you get it in a pool and stuff. And so we try and clean it off, but it would not come off because it just sticks. Algae sticks so much. And it is insane how much algae sticks. I cannot say this enough, that algae is the most annoying thing you could ever have in your pool. Ever. Doesn't matter if it's like a dead mouse or anything like that. Nope. Algae. Worst. Unless it's like mosquito larvae. That's pretty annoying, because you gotta... So, basically what you gotta do is, with mosquito larvae, is you either have a top to your pool, or you don't. And if you don't have a top to your pool, sadly enough, what you have to do is just wait until the mosquitoes grow up, which takes like a few days, but like... You know... See, what I mean with the cover is you can basically just heat them up so much that they fry themselves. That's what it does. Oh my gosh, that's another one. Got him. Hey, that's a good one. Yeah, that is stronger. Yeah, but that's actually a good one. Yeah, my planning is just get a ton of heralds. I feel like with bunker, it's gonna be easy. If I have a good gun, a good enough gun, I can probably just kill him instantly. Lyuda, maybe? Wait a minute, I can have rockets? Yeah. I forgot about rockets. I love the rockets. I don't know why. But in, BL1, they had the rockets as the main thing that you could have. But in BL2, it was the LMG. Like, why? And then in BL3, it was the rockets again. So, I was confused. Like, why were they doing that? And I thought to myself, why? And then I realized it's probably because they want to shake it up a bit, you know? Like in a few games, the main thing is the rocket, and then the other one's gonna be the LMG. I don't even know if there was, I can't remember if there's an LMG in BO1 or not, but I'm pretty sure there was. Even if there wasn't, it's kind of weird how they did that. But if there wasn't, it would make sense why they do the LMG this game, because, you know, they would want to try it out. They'd want to see what it'd be like. I remember, so, the other day, I saw these, so basically, I was playing BL3, and I saw the little, I got another one, bro. What the heck? This is weird. Why am I just getting a ton? And it's another bladed one. If I was Salvador right now, this would be a bladed Salvador run. That's what this would be. This would 100% be a bladed Salvador run. Oh, that was a voice crack and a half. Yeah, but this would be a bladed Salvador run, because I just have my blades out and I just, like, knife them. Because when your gun's working, you have both your guns out at once. And you basically can just knife twice. And there are a few things in Salvador's thing that allow you to multiply your both critical hit and your melee damage by a lot, and that would be great. Just really great. I remember in BL1, Mordecai would be insane, just absolutely crazy at knifing. Melee was his thing. Even without any type of melee gun or melee weapon, he was crazy at it. Hey, come here. I want to knife you to death. You should be dying. Thank you. That's 400 damage. That's 455 damage. Every critical hit that I hit with my knife. Not that knife. My knife. That's crazy. 50% melee damage. So, on average, I do 200. And 27.5 damage every critical hit. That's crazy for now. For right now, that's insane. 400 damage right now, 455 damage, is the equivalent of a one-shot right now. Well, not to bully monks, but to people, it is an equivalent of one-shotting. Which means every melee would just be a kill. I mean, of course not with Savage Lee, because Savage Lee's a flippin', you know, mini-boss, but yeah, because look at that. 100 damage. This it does 500, but like I don't care about that, because that's only a small time. I mean, why can't he just have his ult out at all times? I mean, it wouldn't be that overpowered if you think about it. I think either they make the loading time on his ult really small, or they take and they make it so that all the time that his ult would do, at least even without hitting a crit, half of the damage, half of the enemy's health or shields, because that would be good. Because in UVHM, your ability basically falls off, which basically makes you kind of bad. Unless you use Bloodlust, which I don't really like using Bloodlust. I don't know why. I think it's kind of stupid how I just shoot one person, kill him, and then everyone else dies. I like going in and actually killing them.
Never stop the killing! Never!
And then not just having an easy time. Because this, like, that's what I like doing. I don't think it's very cool to, you know, go in, kill one. Boom, I win. Everyone else dies. Well, no. I think the max chain's like 16, 17, 18. But basically what it does is it shoots out a giant explosion. And if the explosion hits someone, that person's gonna explode and die, likely. Either that or be very low. They're either gonna die or be very low. And then the next person that gets hit with it is gonna either die or be very low. And then if it is in a giant crowd of enemies and you kill one guy and they explode, count that entire crowd of enemies of like 70 enemies or so. I mean, not 70, sorry. Like 20 enemies. They're all dead. Put it in perspective, the average map in total will have you face up against like 100 enemies, I mean not 100 enemies, 500 enemies, which, to be honest, that wouldn't be very hard with that ability. All you'd have to do is kill one in a giant group, and boom, you killed 20. Divide 500 by 20, which would be 5 times 5, whatever that is, 25. 25 times you'd have to kill someone. I mean, technically, when you kill them, it's gonna times it by 20, creating 500. You know, but like, who cares? Die. Savagely, get back here. Why is he fast? Kill him. Haha, you're dead. That was 1 XP. Hit me, thank you. Playing Terraria. I'm good. I would play Terraria right now, but I think it's kind of getting boring. I just can't keep on playing it. Tried playing it earlier. Kind of think it's boring right now. I might play more TF2. I love TF2, honestly. It's great. Play on community servers, it's great. Because you actually have a chance of winning. It's not like you're getting into bot lobbies. I mean, not bot lobbies. Lobbies full of bots that can aim assist you constantly. Because that's still around, by the way. If you're unlucky, you can still get in places like that. I've done it half the time I play the game. And the game isn't fun anymore when you do that. It ain't fun. It's kinda stupid and boring. And there's no reason behind it. It's just a thing. Hackers. Hackermans. Them. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. I'd rather use this than use my Herald, because my Herald's like not as good as doing this. Wait, gotta kill them all. I missed.
Beautiful misery.
Got him. I love doing that. I love using that ability. I want them to buff it so bad. You know, to do like half health, half shields. No, full shields, half health. Every hit. You know, because I think that'd balance it out with how long it takes, and especially in later game. See, early game might be a little bit easy. Not a little bit, a lot of it, but the thing is, it is already easy, because if you have the, oh my gosh, another, okay, this is going well. Alright. They're all just dying. Nice. Alright. I have another Herald. Look at that. Another one. Only got 3 more spaces, so I'm gonna drop a few guns. A few guns that I just don't need anymore. How much damage? 60? 74? I don't want that. I don't want that either. Don't want that. Don't want that. None of those. Trash. Not even worth the money. To be honest, all those guns that I just dropped, not very expensive. And if I wanted money, I'd just farm a specific boss, which would probably be, let me think here, what is the boss that drops the most money that is the easiest to kill? Bunker. Bunker's the easiest to kill, as long as you're playing as Salvador, or Zero, because the boar, and with Salvador, what he does is he just tears through it. Doesn't matter what you have. Have 2 Deepas at level 10, he tears through it. Have an SMG that's gray rarity that you got from some random chest that does like some random elemental damage or something like that. It works. He just works with every gun. That's why it's fun to play with him. Because you could literally take on someone with a 2 gray dull pistols and you'd still win. I mean bunker, and you would win. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention that if you have the Lincoln, which is a not SMG, rocket launcher, and you have any other gun, you can put the Lincoln on your side hand while you have another gun on the other hand, and this is a glitch, by the way, so it's technically, it is allowed because the community likes it so much. They have made it allowed in, like, speedruns and stuff. Not speedruns, yeah, speedruns. So, there are these things where people speedrun, and they don't speedrun like normal, you know, they don't just, like, go through the game normally. What they do is they basically take small clips, they put it all together, and it is its own speedrunning genre. It's niche, but it's still there. I think it's very easy to do. You just get an OP character and you go to another save file, you move the character into another save file that you have not beaten the game on. Or you take that OP character and you get him OP before you play through a playthrough, you know? Oh, never mind, no. I'm pretty sure what they do is they get a friend, and they get that friend to get into the game and make a new character. You join them as your old character, and you basically speedrun it through while the other guy is basically AFK, you know? That is what you do. Because the way you do it is you usually do it on either TVHM or UVHM. That scared the crap out of me when he said that. That was in my ear. Oh my gosh. That's terrifying. Alright, I'm gonna stop for now. I'll finish the game tomorrow. If I can. That's the thing, if I can finish the game tomorrow, I might be too tired to do anything. Because I have to, basically, I have to do this thing. Oh, whatchamacallit, I get a pressure washer, wash my deck. And I am the main person who is basically going to be doing it. Really nobody else. So goodbye. Ending.